Trever, Aeon. I'm gonna break my foot off in your ass.
Hey, welcome back. It has been quite a long time since I played this because lots of stuff happened, just life stuff. So this is going to be a bit of a refresher for me as well, going through the journal. So we have a pair of Githyanki have escorted several cultists into the monastery. The entrance be inside, but we did find the entrance past that. We found a note from Lathander Worshipper about a precious relic called the Blood. The guards at the entrance mentioned a captain. We should talk to the guards to find out more about what they're doing. But we have decided to go into this sort of like hidden lower level entrance of the Crèche. And it's a locked door. And it's one of those, like, most zone transition doors don't have a health bar and are thus not destructible. So I guess we'll have to actually go with a lockpick.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, and let's go inside.
Moving ahead.
Right. Highlight is infinite.
Where did you... Journey's over, Istik. It'll be swift.
This is definitely Lae'zel's bulwark. Perhaps she could intervene.
I must speak with your Ghustil. Our queen's protocol demands it.
Report to the infirmary. Ghustil Stornagos will see to you.
What? Will they not heed their Ghustil?
Very well.
I see they're letting even Istik mercenaries in these days.
Leave me alone. The watch must remain undisturbed. That story we were told as Yak. No. It was some... Standing in truth.
I am now reminded I should probably ungroup usually when I see a ladder, just in case it's something that I'm gonna pop up and pop right back down from.
Another Istik. You're lucky we didn't catch you outside, or you'd be in with the captain right now.
The captain has little patience for your kind. You'd better not waste her time.
Ugh, blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this.
That sounded pretty insulting, but in deference to Lae'zel, Trever won't say anything and will simply trade. There are a few items here. The one that's probably the most universally useful is this Knife of the Undermountain King. It is a short sword with +2 enhancement bonus that reduces the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking by 1, and it can stack, And also when you roll a 2 or less on damage, you reroll the dice, taking the highest result. And also Shadow Blade, you have advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade. So there are plenty of builds that can make very good use of this weapon, but our main party doesn't really fit into that category, so I'm not going to spend 3120 on it. But we will buy some potions.
The Yankee are distracted enough. They don't need your interference.
Now this is not Lae'zel's Crèche, so she probably doesn't know the way around in here any more than we do. So let's just stick to the left wall.
Gotta respect these Gith. They don't fool around.
I heard they're
I'm
making us
more
join
than
the
aware,
patrol
trust
soon.
me.
The search
I've had
hasn't turned
plenty of
bad.
training in what to expect from them.
In that case, lead on, miss.
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? An Istik? But you can't be here. I can't be seen with you. That's your cry.
Quanirel, the Inquisition have more to worry about than who you talk to in the corridors.
Trever will do as Trever do and default to intimidation. Why are the Inquisition here? Tell him, or he'll beat it out of you.
The Inquisition are here on Queen Vlakiv's orders. They're searching for a weapon that could finally destroy the gate.
Quanirel, keep your mouth shut. You're going to get us in deep skva.
Trever notes they sound afraid of this Inquisition. Why?
They're the darkness at the edge of Queen Vlakiv's light. It's easy to get lost in their shadow. When they find the weapon, they'll go, and things here can be normal again.
It is an honor. I would be more concerned than excited. Stop meddling where you aren't wanted, Istik.
You may proceed to the Crèche. Any word on the search for the artifact, Ghustil?
You may proceed.
You should know better.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
And then that goes back out to the Rosamorn Monastery, so no need to proceed that way.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Ghustil?
Loose words are food for Gith.
Now we've got Istik poking around here as well as an Inquisitor.
On second thoughts, perhaps an inquisitive Istik would make a good practice dummy.
Seems simple enough.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior. undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
Trever will go for the history check, inspect the symbol more closely. Ah, yes. I almost forgot. Trever has the human versatility elixir on, which means he has proficiency with all skills.
You recall stories of a prince riding a comet just like this one. With sudden clarity, you realize it's the symbol of Orpheus, a forgotten hero from the tales of your youth.
The sign of Orpheus? Blasphemy! Would I could quarter the Vandal myself.
Study the subject's features.
This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
Drawing a face onto the portrait amuses me, but Trevor's not into that kind of childish games at this time, and also is pretty sure that would piss off Lae'zel.
Look, I don't have time to talk to you, Istik. This place isn't going to clean itself.
Huh. There's stuff here that is not claimed.
Not now, Kachuki! We're busy!
Trever wants to know what is making such awful noise in the chest.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's why he asked, but he's not gonna play these games.
What do you want now? This one's gonna be good.
I've not met Istik before. Do you all look like that?
What's this?
Istik, are you supposed to be here? Maybe I should report you to the Savage.
That they let outsiders into the Crèche sets a bad precedent.
This Crèche's bunks look...
What business have you in a Crèche dormitory, Istik? Move along.
What was it Lae'zel started to say? This Crèche's bunks look entirely too soft for her liking.
Ghustil Stornagos employs some intensive methods for a healer.
Alright, give me just a moment and I'm gonna pick up the stuff that's not claimed. The Folly of Zerthimon. This tells the tale of the split between the Githyanki and the Githzerai. The Githyanki looked upon this Zerthimon as a heretic because he dared question the Githyanki methods. And now the Githzerai and the Githyanki are at war with each other as well as with the Illithids. Alright, we've picked up what we can without being thieves.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed.
Trever bows out and leaves this one to Lae'zel.
Lae'zel, is it? Fine. And be quick. My work is of vital import.
We carry Gith tadpoles and have done so for countless days, yet we show no symptoms. We must enter the Zaith'isk.
You are infected, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Fascinating. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaith'isk. I will ensure you are cured.
Trever asks what the Zaith'isk will do.
It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. What else? It will be worth it, I assure you. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaith'isk. You are very lucky, Istik.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaith'isk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Before answering, Trever examines the device.
The device is part organic, part synthetic. But you can't tell how it was made, or how it works.
Stand aside! My time has come.
Oh, Lae'zel wanted this bad enough to pull us out of the shadow-cursed lands. Go ahead.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
Sit, child. Let the Zaith'isk end your suffering. You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaith'isk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaith'isk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Whatever this is, it is Lae'zel's choice. Trever waits and watches.
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Vlaakith, call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me!
That thing's killing her.
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Trever will attempt to seek answers within the Zaith'isk. Not happening.
The pain is too great. The visions flicker, but refuse to come into focus.
Once again, whatever's happening, it is Lae'zel's choice. Trever does not interfere.
Yes, child. Fate's her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
That was a dream visitor, who we do not trust. This is Lae'zel's show. Wait and watch.
My queen! Make me whole! Enough! Damn it all! The parasite. I still feel it. I am Gith'yanki. I will not be gay.
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
There's something in her voice that goes beyond rage. Curiosity, perhaps, or regret. Whatever it is, you cannot identify it.
Trever states that the Zaith'isk tried to kill Lae'zel and failed.
The Zaith'isk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
That was too close. You were lucky I was there to save you once again. I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaith'isk might have killed me. The Ghustil tampered with it. Traitor. And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come.
Trever remembers how every source we've consulted on the tadpole has told us that the tadpole is special and cannot be removed. How sure is Lae'zel that this was a traitorous doctor?
Vlaakith does not abandon Gith'yanki. The Zaith'isk was tampered with. There is no other explanation. Now hurry. We must go to the Hatchery and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
Lae'zel seems awfully single-minded about this. Trever sighs. Let's go see this Hatchery. But the door is locked. And they are arrayed against us, and they are not temporarily hostile.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Trever will go first and rage.
Another step forward.
Ah! And his first attack was used up on the door, which is why he doesn't get another attack right now.
Ready. Victory awaits. On the move.
75% with sharpshooter on. That seems fine. Let's go ahead and use some simple toxin here. Okay, that was just silly. We should be able to kill this person. Okay. Well, let's see who else is around. Raider, Gish, Youth, Ghustil herself. Way in the back. 70%. Let's banish her if we can. She saved.
Concentrate.
Oh, and we have all of these skeletons as well. That finished her off.
What should I do?
And at this point, Raider, Gish. The Gish is probably the biggest remaining threat. Although a skeleton would probably just attack the closest once the designated target was down.
Need to act fast. Got to press on.
My turn.
Advantage from underdog's bravery. So Gish probably is the biggest remaining threat, but I think Kith'rak has a much better chance of eliminating this threat. So let's begin with a laceration. Unfortunately, not quite. Trever will not bother shield blowing a youth. Alright, let us now focus on well, let's let Lae'zel finish off the Raider to activate Bloodlust. And then move here.
Can't give up.
Only a 40% to Toll the Dead with there. she'll take an attack of opportunity. Oh, she's out of movement. Threatened. There we go.
Let's finish this.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's just shove this poor youth.
Let's cover the fire, baby.
Have to keep going.
Well, since these Gith deigned to attack, Trever will take the stuff out of these rooms without considering it stealing. Ghustil Stornjus's research notes. It looks like she has been studying the parasites from the cult.
What's in here?
Gish Umre here has a ring of elemental infusion. When you deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell or cantrip, that element infuses your weapon. Until the end of your turn, you deal an additional 1d4 damage of that element on your first successful weapon attack. That is an interesting item. You need to cast a spell that deals damage and still be able to make a weapon attack because it only lasts until the end of your turn. This does not appear to be a very useful item. It requires either bonus action attacks of some kind, a way to cast a spell as a bonus action, or a haste effect in order to do anything. Although, come to think of it, Booming Blade with extra attack would potentially work with this. Ghustil Stormgoss has this Aberration Hunter's amulet with Aberration Hunter. A Githyanki wearing this amulet has advantage on intelligence saving throws. Aberrations also have disadvantage on attack rolls against them, and it's got the Ancient Grudges skill. Touch your amulet to subsume a sliver of the knowledge of the Gith. You gain advantage on attack rolls against aberrations for 3 turns. Bonus action, refresh on a short rest. So certainly, Lae'zel will have that.
Indolence breeds madness.
But will it replace the Broodmother's Revenge as default? I don't think it will. Instead, I think we will try to remember to put it on when we know we are about to face aberrations. And then finally, this locked traveler's chest.
Cutting to the chase.
One poor Grimishka. Alright, we are now ready to try to find the Cherai. We still don't know the layout of this place, so we will continue our follow the left wall strategy.
Better not be cursed. One day I'll catch a break. Wish I had a bag of holding.
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Trap. Be cautious.
Istik are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
Trever thought a hatchery would have more eggs.
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Koku, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
And we'll leave the summons behind for this. And in fact, I'll manipulate these people one at a time. I don't trust the pathing to get us across safely.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Assume nothing. Stay vigilant. There are traps here. Take heed. I see a trap.
Honestly, Lae'zel and Trever together is probably sufficient for this.
Can't slow down.
You can tell Kith'rak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore, I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
Trever says you mistook me for someone. Who was he expecting?
Someone with orders from our commander to destroy this egg. Almost all of the eggs in its clutch have hatched. We await only one more, which is taking its time.
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell. Now leave. Don't you want to fight with your brothers and sisters?
Alright, that's the end of that conversation, I suppose. I wonder if it's because Trever failed the insight check that we didn't get the opportunity or the dialogue path to save the egg. But the way that did go, Trever had no incentive to stay. And Lae'zel did not express interest in keeping it.
This is only a taste of the mercy.
Are you here to learn from our Savage? He's so powerful and wise. No wonder Vlaakith put such faith in him.
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled.
Stupid Val! Why didn't you just kill me? The Savage will make our lives miserable.
I need a quick word.
Your disobedience.
We're not skiving. We're just waiting for our lesson to start.
Stop distracting me, Istik. I'm missing the lesson.
To kill your enemy. You.
Are you here to see the Savage? He's over there, but he's in a bad mood.
A gate would show you.
Stop!
Come to join in the fun? Wait your turn. If anyone's beating up Val next, it's me.
Insufferable whining.
Val's so weird. Why doesn't he fight back?
Bring shame on Crèche yet. Kachaki! We are training to fight Gake. You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Trever wonders about killing your own soldiers as a tactic to win a war.
Cowards are not tolerated in our ranks, though I gather they are welcome in yours.
After that insult, Trever tells him to leave the boy alone. Mostly because that's not what he wants.
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you prove as weak as this should we meet on the battlefield, Istik.
Kith'rak won't let us do anything fun till we pass this test. I just want to learn how to crush someone's brain with my mind. Splat!
Kith'rak is a wonderful teacher. He'd happily help you improve your technique, Istik.
Kith'rak always said this plane was full of weaklings.
This is Vlaakith's will.
I love fighting with daggers. It's so personal. You're close enough to see the light go out behind their eyes.
Across the floor by now.
What do I do? I failed the Savage. I failed Vlaakith herself. I'm going to double my training. No, triple. I won't waste this chance.
Outsiders aren't supposed to see us training. You should leave.
Mercy is death, death is mercy. This is Vlaakith's will.
I bet you never had to do all this learning.
Quicker! That was amazing. I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind.
Trever is protective of children, but he wouldn't really call it compassion or kindness. But he does want to know who he is reminded of.
There's nobody here like you. Trust me. No, please. I need to get these swords sharpened, or Savage will sharpen them on me.
Quicker! A cake would have smeared... What is it? These insufferable interruptions are distracting from my lessons.
Trever wants to know, why make them fight to the death? It seems stupid.
Our wars are waged against Gake, not bandits and petty thieves. The slightest mistake, the smallest hesitation, and you die. The warrior next to you dies, 100 more behind them. So we ensure that in our ranks, there are no mistakes. I wouldn't expect an Istik to understand. On this plane, inadequacy is expected.
Unless you want to be set up as target practice, I suggest you leave, Istik.
Mercy is death, death is mercy. This is Blackith's will.
Now Istik wander our halls at their leisure. Captain Therizin will be even more irate than usual. Maybe things will be better when the Chikrai leave.
An Istik allowed to soil our halls?
They should have let me interrogate those cultists. I'd have loosened their tongues properly.
I'm sure you would. Likely before they'd had the chance to say anything you...
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the Astral Prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the Astral Prism, Therizin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kith'rak. For now.
She called that person Chirai. And then he went through there.
I'm not here. Speak to the captain. Let's see how well she handles this.
He messed with this before going through there, but I'm guessing that's some kind of barrier. Trever tested out himself. Just can't. We don't have anything that's gonna fit in there, so the only thing left. And of course,
I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them, ever since I was a child. I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them.
Trever does get it, but we can scarcely afford to show weakness. He hopes it won't be a problem.
I hope so too. I'll try my best to keep it under control.
But she tends to fight at range anyway, so
There is work to do.
so she'll back off to here, past the wolves.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
And meanwhile, Karlach will go talk to them.
Once ate a dwarf, armor and all. Took me a whole 10 days to pass him.
Need a word.
If she keeps making me eat armor, I'm going on a hunger strike.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Alright, let's talk to the Kith'rak Threzerin.
It's up for discussion.
An Istik in my crèche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kith'rak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
Trever asks why the Mind Flayer invasion isn't their priority.
You are well informed. My crèche discovered the same. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an Inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Meanwhile, illithid sickness spreads right in front of us.
Trever wants to know what's so important about this weapon.
I do not know. This hunt is the Inquisitor's folly, not mine.
We're gonna try talking to her again because we do need to go see the Inquisitor.
You are one of the mercenaries we engaged, are you not?
Either of these options suggest that Trever is, and he's not. But he's also not just here to loot the place. The only acceptable response here is, what's the reward again?
A fortune in gold, vouched for by our queen herself. I have business to attend to. Return with the weapon, or do not return at all. I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now.
I guess we've just completely lost the ability to ask about the Inquisitor, so he's not gonna hand it over. And he's not gonna lie to her. So sure, he's got a weapon. Wanna see your blood on it?
I'll gladly see you try. Attacker!
And then
I won't give in.
The first thing that's gonna happen
will ascend.
Is Lae'zel will take care of Shadowheart's problem. Or try to. Let's go with Drow Poison. Only 10 hit points left. Let's take Sharpshooter off to attempt to activate Bloodlust. stricken with drow poison.
Talk to me. Heading there.
Oh, right, there's somebody behind us, too. Let's have
So much for peace.
Trever stand next to Kith'rak real quick.
My faith will protect me. Keep away from me!
Oh, I guess being stricken with drow poison is not enough to assuage Shadowheart's fear. So she'll just give...
Another fight. Let's go.
Trever doesn't really need it. Target is too far. So let's start with a kick.
Can't slow down.
Then a throw. And Shadowheart
Can't afford to let up.
is no longer afraid. So that did that. And yeah. Prone is good.
Got to focus.
No need to do anything else at this time, I suppose. The skeletons will just attack the closest target. Kith'rak will... It seems unlikely that she'll be able to finish her off, but let's go with a searing smite while she's prone.
Under their noses.
And it lets you try again. Yep. Alright. Fearful, huh? Oh, I guess there's not much else she can do.
Time to strike.
Alright. Yeah, let's finish off Ardent Nuril here.
I will not know failure.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh, there is only one target left.
Well, that's dealt with. But she wasn't the one pulling the strings here.
My faith will guide me. This way.
Soldier.
No time to rest.
Dropped our weapons. Kith'rak has this Soulbreaker Greatsword. Gith-born psionic weapon. When wielded by a Githyanki, it deals an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. Seldom caught unawares. +2 to initiative rolls. So even if...
Indolence breeds madness.
The Falar Louve is very nice for this build of Lae'zel because it has finesse, but Lae'zel is going to pass up on a +2 initiative, although that will take away her shield, which is fine. Well, rather, is worth the trade-off for +2 initiative, I think.
Let's move.
But also, this Gith shard, psionic crystal that fits into a Githyanki barrier disruptor. That's probably what we need to get through there. Inquisitor's Prerogative, a reminder. Basically the command to find the weapon above all else. Githyanki orders. Cultists are captured on sight. Interrogation swift but effective. Search for the artifact thorough. Priority 1.
Who would be? Oh, it is you. Make haste. We have business to conduct.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the Crèche.
Do as I do. The Inquisitor shall tolerate only the utmost respect.
I'm a bit afraid this Inquisitor won't want to say anything useful.
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.
One other thing I came back to check because I forgot to do so at the time.
Assume nothing.
Lae'zel has weakened constitution, intelligence, and wisdom from going into the Zaith'isk and having it blow up on her. Now, the tooltip here says perhaps consuming more illithid parasites would mend the broken mind. Lae'zel's not going to do that. But there are a couple of things that we can try in the immediacy. Firstly, Shadowheart will prepare a lesser restoration and try that. Lesser restoration does not take care of those abilities. Fair enough. So instead of lesser restoration, Shadowheart will try to remove curse. Target isn't cursed. So at this point, we may need to wait until we can long rest and hopefully it goes away. And if not that, Lae'zel may need to fall off a cliff and visit Withers. Alright. And about here is where we're going to call it for the session. So next time, we will head through those doors and confront the Inquisitor of the Githyanki. Let's see how that goes. Alright, have a good one.